I told my daughter to fight back against her cyberbully. Now the girl's parents want me to pay for her therapy. 3 months ago, I found my 16-year-old daughter Lily sobbing on her bathroom floor, phone clutched in her bathroom floor, phone clutched in her hand. She'd lost 15 pounds in 6 weeks, pant weight she couldn't afford to lose from her already slender dancer's frame. Her teachers had emailed about missed assignments. The light had disappeared from her eyes. It's nothing, Mom, she'd insisted for weeks. Until that night when I gently pried the phone from her fingers and scrolled through the Instagram comments, private messages, and manipulated photos. A girl named Madison had been systematically destroying my daughter's reputation and mental health, sharing fake spurns of conversations where Lily supposedly trash-talked her friends. Worst of all, Madison had somehow obtained a photo of Lily's self-harm scars from 8th grade, scars that had healed both physically and emotionally after a year of intensive therapy, and shared it with captions suggesting she was currently crazy and attention-seeking. I documented everything, then made appointments with the school counselor and principal. I was told they couldn't get involved in social media issues that happen off campus, despite the fact that Madison sat behind my daughter in 3 classes daily. The resource officer suggested filing a police report for harassment, which I did, only to be told that unless there are explicit threats of violence, this falls into a gray area legally. Meanwhile, Lily stopped eating lunch at school because Madison and her friends would make vomiting noises when she walked by after exhausting official channels. I called Madison's mother. She listened politely, then said, "Girls will be girls. My daughter says your Lily is quite dramatic that night." I sat on Lily's bed and held her hand. "Sweetheart, I think it's time you fight back." "How?" she whispered. "If I say anything, she'll just make it worse." "Not physically," I clarified, "but you have something Madison doesn't, parrot the truth and the receipts to prove it." The next day, Lily created a public post documenting everything Madison had done, including sparent tenement samps and the failed attempts to get help from adults. She tagged their school, the principal, the superintendent, and yes, parent Madison's parents' business pages. "This is what your daughter does when adults aren't looking," Lily wrote, "and this is what happens when the adults who should protect students choose to look away." The post went viral within our community. Parents I'd never met messaged me with similar stories about Madison. 2 teachers sent private messages of support, though they couldn't publicly comment. The superintendent suddenly had time for a meeting. Most surprisingly, 3 of Madison's closest friends publicly apologized to Lily, admitting they'd gone along with the bullying because they feared becoming targets themselves. Madison's parents called me furious. Their daughter was now the one in tears, refusing to go to school. She'd been removed from the cheer squad pending an investigation. Their family business was receiving negative comments. Madison was now seeing a therapist twice weekly. Parent sessions they demanded I pay for since Lily's vindictive post had caused severe emotional distress to their daughter. "You taught your daughter to fight cruelty with cruelty," Madison's father spat through the phone. "No," I replied calmly. "I taught her that after exhausting every proper channel, sometimes the only way to stop a bully is to simply tell the truth about them publicly. They've threatened to sue us for defamation. My attorney says truth is an absolute defense." Madison has since transferred schools and her parents have blocked my number. Yesterday, Lily performed in her dance recital, paired her first public performance since the bullying began. As she took her final bow, her smile reached her eyes again. Sometimes protecting our children means teaching them that silence protects the wrong people, and sometimes fighting back doesn't require throwing a single punch, parent, just shining a light on what happens in the dark.